because ductwork can get kind of big and bulky, right? So it's a solution that makes sense because it's very energy efficient and it can provide great indoor comfort for you.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Jared with 5 Star Home Services, and today we have one of our awesome comfort advisors, Josh.
Thanks, Jared.
Josh, how are you?
Man, I'm great. I'm great. Thanks.
Good. So today we are talking about ductless mini splits. Now, I know some of you at home watching may not even know what is a ductless mini split.
Well, you know, kind of what it says in a way, right? So you have an outdoor unit and you have an indoor unit. There's no ductwork. So that indoor unit has a fan and a coil in it to provide heating and cooling, you know, with the outdoor system. So split meaning there's an inside part and an outside part. Mini or ductless meaning no ductwork.
Okay. And what would be some of the advantages of getting a mini split versus just a regular HVAC system?
Well, okay, good question. So the advantages are different based on your home. So if you have, say, an all-electric home and, you know, baseboard electric heat, that's going to be, you know, and you don't have really anywhere to put ductwork. This is going to be a great solution for you to put different heads or indoor units, because we can tie multiple indoor units to one outdoor unit, you know, and the nice thing is at that point you kind of have zoning or control of different rooms in your home, and you don't take up a bunch of space with ductwork. We don't have to cut through ceilings and build soffits or, you know, some of this stuff, because ductwork can get kind of big and bulky, right? So it's a solution that is that makes sense because it's very energy efficient and it can provide great indoor comfort for you.
Wow, Josh, that definitely sounds very intricate. What type of customer would be a good candidate for a mini split?
That's a great question. So we talked about, you know, electric baseboard, sometimes even a boiler system, you know, but it's really where we can't get some ductwork in, you don't have room for big bulky equipment. The other side of that is, a great candidate is, you know, that third story attic that you're converting into, you know, a livable space. A 3 seasons room that you want for 4 seasons, right? Or maybe even just kind of a small addition to the home where maybe your existing equipment isn't sized big enough, or, you know, you'd have to replace that to kind of get this area taken care of, or we can't really get a bunch of ductwork out there to properly change the air and make that comfortable. So it's a great solution. It doesn't take up a lot of space in the home, and it can provide great indoor comfort for you at a very, very efficient operating cost.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And the attraction of that is really just not taking up a lot of space in the home, especially if you do need to heat or cool a part of your home that you don't have the option to put ductwork. Josh, I gotta ask, how much does a ductless mini split cost?
There's a lot of variables that play into that. You know, there's refrigerant lines, there's electric. You know, most homes don't have a circuit ran to an area where there could be, you know. So there's a lot of things new that happen in there. So it really depends on the size of space, how many indoor heads. But, you know, you're gonna start on what we would call like a 1-to-1 or a single zone application, somewhere around that $7,500 range and up.
So everyone watching at home, if you're interested in learning more about ductless mini splits and how this can add additional comfort to your home, just call 5 Star. We'd be happy to send Josh or one of our other comfort advisors out to give you a free estimate.